Welcome back to Teresa's Dead. My name is Teresa and I'm very much alive. I have an awful garbage filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised. But if you're not into that or weird shit in general, this is definitely not the place for you. X out the video here, no harm, no foul, but I'll remember our Tom Ford fondly. I'll remember our Tom Fordly. Whatever. Why, hello my little darlings. Welcome to day 1563 of Deadmas. As we approach the end of the year, I want to talk about some of my favorite products. In particular, the best affordable products. You heard right, affordable products. Listen, I know I'm a bougie bitch, okay? I don't make any apologies about it. Because just because something's expensive doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. I do love a good deal. So with that said, in today's video, some products might be old, some might be new, but at the end of the day, I'm just happy that I found them and they're a part of my life. But before I get all Andy Rooney on you, a word from today's sponsor. Thank you again to Fetch Rewards for sponsoring yet another video. Fetch Rewards is a super easy to use app where you can earn free rewards on anything that you buy. Literally anything. You can scan any receipt or e-receipt and you'll earn points no matter where you shop or what you decide to buy. Now, what do you do with those points? Well, my dear, let me tell you. You can redeem them for gift cards, which in today's day and age, that's considered gold. And the gift cards vary from Visa to Amazon to Ulta to Sephora, Nordstrom, even to Buco di Beppo. Which I have never been there, but I just love saying Buco di Beppo. Listen, I'm more of a Carrabba's girl, which is great for me because I can get a gift card using my points. I like Fetch because it's free, it's easy to use, and I can reward myself for just doing the bare minimum. A couple of clicks and I'm one step closer to that chicken trio from Carrabba's. I can almost taste victory now. And I know you're probably saying, Teresa, I like chicken trios too. What do I do? Well, Barbara, let me show you. You take your receipt and you scan it, just like that. You place your receipt down, you open the Fetch app, you click the snap button, you take a picture of your receipt, and you click submit. That's it. It's just that simple. And again, you don't need to go to any specific stores. Fetch happily takes my receipt from Rite Aid. So say you don't have a physical receipt. Fetch Rewards can also check your e-purchases as well. All I have to do is click the little e-receipt button and let Fetch do what Fetch does best. Get you rewards. As you can see, I'm racking up all these points with my Whole Foods order. My mom would be proud. Fetch Rewards is a totally free app and so incredibly easy to use. So use Fetch to get receipt rich today. For a limited time offer, check the link in the description. Use the code Teresa's Dead and get 3,000 points when you scan your first receipt. Thank you, Fetch, for sponsoring today's video. And y'all go support the sponsor that supports your garbage queen. We love you. So I want to break down this list between like skincare and makeup, and I'm going to start with skincare first. I'll be honest, I'm bougie. I know I said it before, but I really am bougie. I like what I like and my face likes what it likes. And what my skin likes often is incredibly expensive to the point where it makes me want to throw up. I know, I hate it too. So as you can see, it's hard for me to break the vicious cycle of wanting to torture myself. But this year I found some really good affordable skincare options. Mostly from e.l.f. And I know when e.l.f. is good, e.l.f. is fucking good. And when e.l.f. is bad, e.l.f. will slash your fucking tires, okay? I don't know why, but that bitch has it out for me. That said, e.l.f. released this whole hemp-derived cannabis sativa line. And if you're like me, someone whose skin naturally resembles a corn husk, where children can't tell if you're a scarecrow, but either way, someone has to get those crows off the crops. Well, listen up, Tina, this is for you. The All the Fields facial oil is 12 bucks and helps deliver long-lasting hydration to your skin. On days where I feel extra crunchy, this has been super helpful in maintaining healthy skin. This has hemp seed oil, squalene, and rose hip seed oil. And I find this incredibly nourishing when applying. And it doesn't have like that oily feel that sometimes face oils have. Like this one sinks and sets into the skin and just leaves your base just looking glowy and beautiful. Now the other product that also kind of comes from the same line is this Happy Hydration Cream. Now I love the whole Holy Hydration line. I think it's fantastic. But I was curious to try this one because I wanted to see how different it was going to be. And now I actually prefer this over the Holy Hydration. So for $12, this buttery cream is very, very rich, but blends easily into the skin, restoring hydration and giving you a beautiful glow. I find if you're looking for something to kind of give you more of a glowy base, like this is the one for you. The Holy Hydration does have some glow, but not as intense as this. That said, if you're looking for something a little bit heavier, say you are really, really dry and your skin is looking to drink, I highly recommend the Dope Dreams Sleeping Mask. This retails for $10. Again, this overnight mask has the same properties as the other two products, which is help soothe, hydrate, and relieve my skin. Now, they actually make a mini set of the first two products that I talked about, and you also can get a lip balm in there as well as a primer. Not gonna lie, listen, the lip balm, it's kind of terrible. I really don't like it. It's not terrible, but it's one of those lip balms where you apply it and then immediately you feel like you need to apply more of it because it's just leaving your face. Not a fan. If you're looking for like a really good CBD lip balm, Kosas makes a great fucking lip balm, just saying, but it's not under $20. Anyway, also in the set you do get a primer, and the primer's not bad. It's pretty good, but I think there are better e.l.f. primers out there. Needless to say, I think the oil and the moisturizer are worth checking out in the little set. The only thing that doesn't come in the set is the sleeping mask. Another amazing skincare find is actually from Crave Beauty, and I would show like an overlay of it, but I literally just ran out of it. And that is the Matcha Hemping Hydrating Cleanser. I know I talked about it, I believe, in a favorites video a couple months ago. It's so fucking good. It retails for $16 and it looks like baby shit, but it's perfect. And what I love about it is that it doesn't strip my skin. Sometimes cleansers just make your skin feel rough or sometimes not even clean after you use it. This one just leaves your skin feeling so perfectly soft and smooth and buttery, like I'm obsessed. One of the best cleansers I've ever tried. Now, some other skincare finds that have been really, really amazing have come from YesStyle. The first one is from Purito. It's the Centella Unscented Recovery Cream. This is fucking great. I have super sensitive skin, and now that it's getting colder, I feel like it's getting worse. This has been helpful for days when I need extra hydration and soothe any skin inflammation. The other product I have is from the Beauty of Hosen, or Josen, or Josen. The Revive Serum is okay as a makeup primer. It still doesn't hold a candle to my Thorn Oil, but it's a great addition to my skincare routine. This serum is excellent for hydration, repairing, and softening the skin. I absolutely love it. And last but not least, I want to mention this toner from Haru Haru Wonder. The Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner, bitch. Usually I skip toner because I never really think it does anything. I'm like, oh, like toner. Not until I tried this product. I think I have been using the wrong toner for years now because I now understand like why I need to include this step in my skincare routine. This toner is refreshing, hydrating, and it's just so nourishing to my skin. It's a step that I feel like if I miss, I'm just off my game. This has been fucking great. Now moving on to makeup primers. Y'all know me, you know that I am like a ride or die for my Ritual Defeat Thorn Oil. Like, I cannot shut the fuck up about it, and rightfully so. It's a beautiful product. But with that said, I have found primers that have been really, really amazing. And so when I just need to take a break from the Thorn Oil, these are the ones that I usually jump to. The first one's from e.l.f. and it's the Jelly Pop Primer. This retails for $10 and it does an amazing job at smoothing the skin and having makeup last throughout the day. Another great primer is Milani, and it's the Bright Side Illuminating Primer. This is fucking excellent, and I feel like in ways this is kind of a dupe for the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer, and it's about $30 cheaper. But this primer is really, really amazing at illuminating the skin, which is something that I really like because I want to be seen from space, okay? I want to have like permanent meat sweats, and I love that this primer just gives my face that little brightening pinch. Like I'm obsessed. And it also does a pretty good job at blurring imperfections, so I really love it how it looks on my skin, especially around yonder. I love it. Now, when it comes to foundations or BB creams, I cannot recommend these two products enough. Yes, you can find them both in YesStyle, but one of them I actually just found in Ulta, believe it or not. Now, the first one that you can only find in YesStyle is the Eliza Becca Milk Piggy. Unfortunately, this only comes in one color, which is pretty much uncooked chicken, and it'll run you about $12. The coverage is unbelievable. I am so fucking in shock. If they ever discontinue this product, I will fucking riot. This has SPF 50, and I've never felt more protected in my life. This is lightweight and lasts all day, and it's also mask proof too. So I'm fucking obsessed with it. Now, the other product that I recently tried is from Holika Holika, and I guess they must have released a bunch of different BB creams. So the one that I have tried is the moist one, which I know I'm sure people are probably clutching their pearls like, ew, that's so disgusting. But listen, she's moist and she's here to stay. She's beautiful. This product retails for $8. And again, if you're dry like a mummy's dick, look no further. This is awesome, and I feel like it's actually very similar to Perlice, which is about $30 or so, which I think is worth the money, but it's kind of nice that there's a cheaper option on there that pretty much kind of mirrors the same thing. It's absolutely fabulous, and I have to say the coverage is just so good. It just looks like your skin, but better. And I love products like that. It creates really beautiful, even coverage, and I'm just obsessed. And I actually need to try the other variation. I believe there's a blur one as well as the glow one, so I kind of want to try those too. But if they're anything like this one, I am gonna be in love. Now, another amazing product that I found is actually from Milani, and it's the Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. When I was in Florida a couple of weeks ago, I actually wound up just picking this up at a whim in a Target because I was like, oh, I've never seen this product before, let me try it. Fuck. I regret nothing. There were about 4 different shades. I got it in the shade Fair Light, and for Fair Light, for being uncooked chicken, it's actually a pretty decent match. For a skin tint, this has amazing coverage, like really, really good coverage. And for light coverage, it's fucking nice. It's really like, it just, I don't know, kind of like evens out your skin tone. It's really beautiful. And it lasted really well in the warmer weather too. So even with a few moments of humidity, everything stayed into place. I didn't experience any sort of like fading or balding or patchiness. Like everything looked really good. The only thing that sucks in this though, and I really just want to like warn y'all, is that if you kind of have like a weird kind of aversion to coconut, like I have been discovering this past year, there is coconut water in it. And I kind of noticed it because now I'm kind of breaking out over here, and because I started wearing it for like a week straight, because like I just love how it looks on me. But I think it's just one of those products that I can't wear too many times in a row. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. If you have an aversion to coconut, steer clear from it. But if it doesn't bother you, I am jealous because I would wear this all the fucking time. Now, last but not least, I think my favorite drugstore foundation has been from Catrice, and it's the True Skin Foundation. This is $11. It's a fucking game changer. And honestly, I'm just quite surprised how much I like it. I was never really a huge fan of their HD foundation. Like I thought it was okay, but it wasn't anything to write home about. But this is amazing on a whole other level. This foundation has great coverage, can be built up, and is incredibly long wearing. It has a natural finish, which is something that I absolutely love. And it basically just looks like your skin, but way better if your skin was perfect and even. It's amazing. As for concealers, I feel like it'd be crazy for me not to mention Kokie. I know this has been out forever, but I just discovered it, I believe, this year. And if it was last year, fuck it, I don't care. That's how much I love this product. It's probably one of my favorite like holy grail affordable products. And it's the Be Bright Liquid Concealer. This costs about $8, and hands down, this is the best concealer I've ever used. I really love the collab one. And then when that kind of discontinued, like I had to like put it out of my mind, because even though I have a couple of tubes left, like I know it's eventually gonna be gone. I can't believe how much I adore the Kokie concealer. If you look in the description box of pretty much all my videos this year, there's a 90% chance that what's listed is the Kokie concealer. It's hydrating, it's brightening, it sets down so perfectly, it doesn't settle into the fine lines, it lasts all day. It's a great spot concealer. If you ever need extra coverage for those foundations that are a little bit like maybe light or light medium, bitch, this is perfect. Like I cannot stress enough how much this concealer is amazing. I think between this and the next product that I'm going to talk about, if you don't get anything that I talk about today, definitely look into those two. Those are fucking well worth the money. I also love that I can find this in the drugstore. So when I go to Rite Aid, I'm always greeted by the Kokie end cap. That said, I actually am affiliated with Kokie. So if you ever wanted to try Kokie, but you didn't want to spend $8, well, you can get it cheaper. If you use the code Teresa, you can save 25% off your order. Also, their foundation is really fucking good too, but if I had to pick, their concealer obviously is a worth it winner. Now, moving on to powder, listen, like I just mentioned, it would be insane of me not to mention this product, and it's honestly like the love of my life. And it's from Flower Beauty. The Jet Set Invisible Powder Spray is fucking amazing. I'll be honest, I never thought I would get out of Chantecaille's ass. Like literally, my whole body's planted in there. I am beyond obsessed with that blurring powder, and I think it's worth every fucking penny. That is until I have found whatever the fuck this witchcraft sorcery is. This has, am I gonna say it? I guess I'll say it. I feel like this has dethroned my love of Chantecaille's blurring powder, because I just love how incredibly easy this is to use. My life had no meaning before using this product, okay? Like, it's ridiculous. This product is weird. It's like me. It makes no sense. It kind of feels like you're spraying dry shampoo on your face. I know, it's so weird, but it works so fucking well. It doesn't dry out my skin at all. It doesn't create any weird like flashback either. And I love the fact that I don't have to experience any sort of issues when I'm spraying my face. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but sometimes when you use like cream bronzers or cream contours or whatever, you know, if you add a little bit of powder, sometimes it kind of gets gummy and you're just like, fuck, I fucked up everything. You gotta have to redo your whole face and try to figure out how to not fuck it up. That's what I love about this product, is that it's perfect. If I just use all cream products and I just want to quickly set it down without it turning into a gummy mess, literally blast my face with the spray and I'm good to go. This shit is a fucking game changer. I can't believe it. I don't understand why no one else is talking about it, but I'm okay with that, because then that means it'd fly off the shelf. I also love this product because it gives me the appearance of a natural finish. The longevity of my foundations have been amazing, and it works incredibly well in warmer weather. The only thing that pisses me off is how fucking tiny it is. So I really hope in the future, like, they come out with like this big of a fucking can or something, because it's a shame. I go through that shit really fast. So it retails for $14.99, and it's kind of expensive when you think about it in that regard. So anytime there's a sale, I legit buy 10 of them. I'm not even joking. You think I'm joking? Hold on. Okay. In one of these boxes, there are 3 of these. I'm not fucking around, okay? So if you can't find them, it's probably because of me. I'm the bitch buying them up. And I would say sorry, but I'm not sorry. But seriously, no, it's amazing. Let's move on to some complexion products. And let's talk about bronzers first. Obviously, the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer has been really, really good. And for $6, you can't beat it. And honestly, it's the reason why I kind of decluttered my Fenty ones. Like, I wasn't really using them because I really like the e.l.f. one a hell of a lot more. It's pigmented, easy to use, and has great longevity. And for powder bronzers, I have been low-key obsessed with this one from Flower Beauty. It's the Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer. This retails for about $11.29. This is probably one of the best bronzers I have tried from the drugstore. I have an allegiance to Milani, I really do, but that shit got dethroned for this one. This bronzer is pigmented, blends easily and effortlessly into the skin, and gives you that I've been on vacation glow. It's absolutely stunning. And it's not too warm. It's that perfect balance. It's so good. As for blushes this year, listen, I have just been obsessed with cream products. And there are 2 that come to mind. Again, e.l.f. Their Putty Blush is so fucking good. And for $6, again, you can't beat it. For a cream formula, it's easy to use, it's effortless, and has terrific longevity. And this is pretty much a dupe for the Rare Beauty blushes, I believe, which those I did not like. I felt like I wasn't getting any pigment on them whatsoever. This one, I have pigment for days. The other brand is Holika Holika. Their Jelly Dough blushers are fabulous. Incredibly pigmented, easy to blend, and beyond adorable. These retail for about $10 and worth every fucking penny. Now, when it comes to powder blushes, there was only one real winner for me, and it was actually from ColourPop, believe it or not. Normally, I cannot stand ColourPop's blushes. I just don't think they're anything to write home about. Like, they're just okay. Usually, they fade on me pretty quickly, and that's why I never really got any of their blushes. But there's something about the Hello Kitty blushes are just... they're magical. They're incredibly pigmented, they have incredible longevity, and they're just really fucking cute. So I'm actually kind of interested in trying other blushes from this brand, especially if they have the similar formula. Like, it's really fucking good. Now, as for highlighters, oh bitch, I do have a few. If you're new here, I enjoy that slick, slutty formula. The type of formula that has me being seen from outer space, because at the end of the day, I just want to get an alien daddy. The highlighters I'm going to talk about are incredibly pigmented, incredibly slutty, where you're going to be glowing for days. You'll not experience any texture or longevity issues, and you're going to look like you have food poisoning. And I mean that in the best way possible. The Catrice More Than Glow highlighter is $6, and I have it in the shade Supreme Rose Beam. This is absolute perfection. The next one is from Makeup Revolution. I know Makeup Revolution. Usually they have the shittiest highlighters of all time. Not today, bitch. The Simpsons highlighter palette is fucking perfect. It's perfect. And if their highlighters were like this highlighter, I would consider getting more from the brand. And honestly, this is the best thing that came out of that Simpsons collection anyway, just saying. Besides the makeup bag, that was pretty cute. However, what dethrones those two is from a brand called Skin Food. The Twinkle highlighter is fucking unreal. And if this ever goes away, I would be incredibly upset because it's so fucking good. The shine on it is just absolutely stunning. It literally stops people in their tracks. Like, it's beautiful. And then last but not least, like, so kind of funny story, like when this collection came out, the palette was all right. Like, I didn't really find it to be fucking amazing. And I'm talking about the Glamlite Michaela palette. I know a lot of people like that palette, and I just kind of was like, That said, what I did love from this collection was the What's Poppin' highlighter. That's fucking fabulous. It gives the skin such a beautiful diamond glow. It's unreal. And for 10 bucks, you can't fucking beat it. It's fucking awesome. Last but not least, let's talk about eyeshadow. I'll be honest, there really hasn't been a lot of good affordable eyeshadow palettes, especially under $20. And this is the only one that I feel is like, this is fucking amazing. I would mention another one, but that palette's $25 and that kind of goes against my video. So that said, I think the best affordable palette I have is from ColourPop. I know, our Lord and Savior, and it's the Limoncello palette. This basic bitch palette is fucking good. Like, good. If ColourPop always had this quality, like straight out the gate, I would probably just buy nothing but ColourPop palettes. Like that's how much I love it. This warm tone neutral palette is pigmented, buttery, metallic, easy to blend, has fantastic longevity, and it's just one of those palettes that you cannot fuck up. It's impossible to fuck up. Ever since getting this palette, this has been my everyday palette, or one of them anyway, I should say. When I want something that's gonna be fast and effortless and look amazing every time, this is the palette I go to. Well, one of them. But I'm obsessed, and I really hope that there's another palette like this in the future because it's so fucking good. Artwork is beautiful and the inside's beautiful. And it's everything. It's everything my 36-year-old body craves. And with that said, those are my favorite skincare and makeup products that are under $20. Let me know down below what have been your favorites because I've been looking to try more stuff. And let me know because I love hearing from you. I do. With that said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it as always. Feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. To all my beautiful, wonderful patron bubbies, thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, yet affordable garbage boat afloat. I couldn't do without you. And I love your adorable little delicious faces. If you want to know what is currently, I don't know why I keep touching my hair, but if you want to know what is currently on my face, along with where to get all of these products, everything will be listed in the description box below. And I'll see you little pumpkins tomorrow. Bye.